Hey Salesforce people, welcome back to the channel PantherSchools. My name is Amit Singh and I again welcome you to the series of Salesforce plus WhatsApp integration. So in the previous videos, we have kind of tested test messages. We have also tested text messages. We also have seen how different the outcome is coming whenever any user is replying or sending a message or reacting to a particular message. So in this video, we are going to talk about another important concept, which is template objects. This is again important. Why I'm saying that this is an important concept? Because whenever you are trying to send, you means as a business, you're trying to send communications to your customers, you must be having some approved template. Once you have those approved template, then you will be sending the notifications to your customers. So that is why we are going to talk about how to create and set up the templates, and then how to use that template to send the message to your customers. So before we go ahead, please give it a like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon so that you don't miss any update from our channel. Now let's quickly talk about how to create a template, and before that let's talk about what is a template object, what all it takes. So as I'm here inside this application, and you just need to click on this documents and then go to this get started with what's a business account API. Open it in a new tab, and once you open it over here, you will see that this is the overview page that you will see. From the right hand side, sorry, not right, from the left hand side, there are a couple of links that you will see. So click on this references, and under references, sorry, not references, click on guide. Under guide, you will see create message templates. Okay, this is the one link that we can click on, and here we will see there are multiple here it says that create message templates. And if we see media, sorry, message, media, and interactive templates, these are the different type of templates which we can create. However, it is talking about how we can create this with the help of our API. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to not create the templates using API. We wanted to leverage the UI interface for creating the API. So for this, what we'll do is we'll navigate to a different URL. Again, we'll go to document. We are going to select messages, WhatsApp business platform API. Okay, and under messages, if you see here now on the left hand side, we will see, or not left hand side, if you see on the right hand side, there is a template object. You've got this template object. There is one media, location, interactive. There are so many objects. You need to work with this template object. So if you click on this template object, it is going to navigate to a template object, and it will tell you that template object is mainly consist of 4 components. Now this is very complicated. The structure is very complex. I will try to make it simple so that we can easily understand how to use in our API calls. So when we create a template object, the name is obvious. It is a required field which must be required. Then language. Language is also required, where we have to provide the code. Okay, code could be EN or EN-US, or based on the language that you are creating the template. We will see how to select the templates for creating the, sorry, how to select the language for creating the template. Then components. This is again an array of objects. Okay, here if you see, it is an optional parameter which says that array of components containing the parameters of the messages. Now these are the parameters. What are the parameters that we will see? Okay, if you see below, now it says that the following objects are nested inside template object. So this is a template object. We have got components. Under components will have multiple objects. Okay, so if you click on this component object, let's see, if you click on this, we will see what is the type. If you click on this, you will see what is the type. Earlier it was like this. If you click on this drop down, we will see the type could be header, the type could be body, and type could be button. So this is how it is going to look like. The components examples, type is body. Under body, these are the parameters. These parameters are the way we can pass the value dynamically in our message. We will see how to pass that value. So we've got this. Okay, this is how we'll be doing as type for either body or header or button. Subtype is only required whenever we are using a button. We are using a type of a button, and it again has two options, which is quick reply and URL. Then again we have got parameters. Required when type is button. It is not required if there is any other type. So if we are saying type as a button, then we need to give the parameters. Similarly, index is also required whenever the type is button. Then we have also got the currency objects. We have got date time. We again got parameter object. This is going to take, if you see on the top, you've got parameters, right? This is an object. We have got type and text. We've got type and text. Similarly, it is telling us what are the different types we can have. What is a text required whenever type is text. Currency required whenever type is currency. Date time required whenever type is date time. Image required whenever type is image, right? So there's basically one template can have different types, one template can have different components, different parameters. These kind of things it can have. And if you go ahead and scroll a bit more to the down, you will see this is the overall structure of your message object. Under message object, you will find there is a structure, there is a box called template object. Under that, there are 6 objects like button, components, currency, parameters, language, and date time. This was just an overall, or we say that overview of our messages object, template object. Now let's see how to create the template, then how to use that template while sending the messages. The template can also be of different type, with a simple text or media, or we say that images with the interactive messages. We will see what kind of messages we can create. To create the template object, get back to your detail page of your application. Under WhatsApp, select getting started, and for the step number 2, you will see it is saying to create your own message template. Click here. So if you click on that particular link, it is going to take you to the place where you can create your message template. So you can see I have got multiple message templates which are active and the quality is pending. Okay, the green message, that means I can use these templates. Now how we can create our own template? To create that, you will see only this hello world, which was the simple text message template that we have seen. These are all which I have created as part of demo purpose. To create our own, we'll click on this create message template, and then again it is going to select, or it is going to ask you to select what kind of message you wanted to send, either transactional or marketing or one-time password. So if you are sending some transactional message like your payment has been successfully made, this is the amount, this is the account number you have made the payment, when the date, when that transaction was made, the transaction ID, recipient bank account, all those details you wanted to send. Even it says that account updates, order update alerts. So that kind of messages when you wanted to send, you need to select transactional category. If you are promoting your products, you will select marketing category. If you are sending one-time password, OTPs for login, then you will select one-time password. For our demo, we will use marketing. What is the name? So we'll say that, let's quickly say order confirmation. This is the name of our template. Now, what are language we wanted to send the message to? So if you click on this, you will see all the languages here. We'll say that English. This is the language I'm selecting. I could select multiple languages, but I don't want it to create the different version of the same template for now. So we've selected English and click on continue. Now once you select English, click on continue, you will see there is something called edit template, and then it has header, then it has body, and it has footer, and then it has button. Okay, so now how you are going to basically add this? Say for example you wanted to simply say hi, and you wanted to say hi Amit, how can I help? Okay, This is what you wanted to type as a body, and you can clearly see there is a preview for that. And you can say send from WA business, okay? Or you can also have like PantherSchools, something. You can have this is a footer. If you type this and again see the preview, you will see how it is going to look like. Let's forget about the buttons for now. Now here, if you wanted to send this message to multiple customers, all the customers are going to receive this Amit. But it's not necessary that their name is Amit, right? So how you are going to make sure it is a dynamic? So what we'll do is we'll say, okay, just double click on this and click on this add variable. And again, it is always going to add at the end. It will not add wherever you have selected. Now, as we have added at the end, it is giving us some error saying that the body text contains variable parameters at the beginning or text. That means we cannot add these parameters either at the beginning of our message or at the end of our message. We can use either dot or we can use exclamation mark and something like that, okay? So what you have to do is to cut it, and then we can just remove whatever we want, and then if you type curly braces, and then again closing curly braces, put number 1. Okay, this is going to be your placeholder as a number 1. How can I help you today? Okay, this is just one thing. Now you see preview is like this. If you wanted to add some samples here, so click on the sample and say I'm going to add Amit. You will see how the preview look like. Now it says that hi Amit, or if I say that hi John, sorry Josh or John, right? It is going to change my text based on whatever the value I'm giving. Now I can use this template, pass the value dynamically, and send it to any customer I want. Click on done, you will see that John is here. Now let's talk about headers. If you click on this, there are two options, none and media. Text and media. If you click on text, you would be able to give the value, say that welcome to customer support. Okay, and you can clearly see this is a header, bold, right? Now if you want to change welcome to, for example, PantherSchools or Salesforce or Google, Amazon, any customer support, right? So you can again type like this. Now you've got this dynamic parameter. You again have to click on this add sample, and then here you can type here whatever you want. So I said welcome to PantherSchools customer support, and then click on done. You can easily see how we are able to create the template, preview that, and make the template make the changes. The reason we are previewing and making the changes because we cannot make the changes once the template is approved or submitted. We have to create a new template if we want. Now let's talk about buttons. If you go ahead and again click on this drop down, you will see there are multiple options, like 3 options, not multiple. Call to action, marketing opt out. So if you are sending a marketing promotion, this is a recommended by Facebook, which says that okay, give it a button and say if your customer are not interested to receive your promotion, then they can opt out from there. If you click on this and if you scroll down, you will see there is a checkbox. I understand that it's the test WhatsApp business account's responsibility to stop sending the marketing messages to customers who opted out. Okay, you have to check this checkbox. Now there is a button. This is how it looks like. And if you click on one more, say another option, again this is going to be a type of custom, and you can say that send a reply, or let's say that contact to customer support. And this is how your buttons are going to look like. So this is just a simple message text template that we have created. Okay, we have even given the name as an order confirmation demo. We can also change the name and we will say that sample template demo and click on done. Okay, and then we can submit it. Once we submit it, it will ask, okay, you have created this template for language English, or you save to submit. We'll say confirm. And once it is confirmed, it is going to take us to the template page. We will see a message that template has been submitted. Click on done. And if you scroll down, you will see that your template is in review. It might take 3 hours, it might take 3 days, or it might take 3 minutes to get it approved. Okay, this is something, this is just a simple template that we wanted to. Now let's refresh and see if this template has been approved. So you can see the template has been approved quickly. Okay, now you can click on this template to see the details, but you cannot modify. You can definitely add samples, and it will have the previous sample that you have already added. Now let's say you wanted to send the message, the WhatsApp message, to this particular template. How you are going to get this? How you're going to use this template to send the message? Now let's quickly get back to our Postman, where we have fogged the collection. Okay, under the messages folder, there is, if you scroll down to the bottom, you will find there is a send message template text. Okay, if you click on that, this is it. This is how it's going to look like. You will already have a product. You will have a respond type. You will have a to whom we wanted to send. The type is going to be template, and if you see the previous message, which was text, type is text. Okay, then what, if it is a type is a template, we must need to have a template object. So we had a template object. Now what is the name of our template? We'll go ahead and copy this name of our template. We will say, okay, let's go ahead and give the name of our template. Now the language is again an important and required object we must need to provide. So we'll say, what is the language? So we will going to say EN. Okay, we have selected English. We have not selected English US or English UK. Okay. Now components are also required parameters. If we see, this is a components. Again, this is an array of objects. Now under components, there are three different types: header, body, and footer. Not footer, button, right? So we have given body over here. But if you get back to our template, we'll say there is header. Under header also, we have a dynamic parameter. So what we have to do is, we have to go here and we'll say, okay, we also have one more object, and then we'll put a comma. And what is the type of that object? The type of that object is header. Okay, and then under that object, we'll also have a parameters objects. Parameters is again the array of objects. Under that parameters, what we have is, we have objects, and we will say, what is the type? Now here, which type we are talking about? We are talking about the type of this particular dynamic parameter, which is text. So we will say type is nothing, it is text. Then what is text? What value we wanted to send? We wanted to send, let's say, that PantherSchools.com. We've just prepared the component for our header. Now similarly, let's get back to our body. The body is already there. Type is body. We've got parameters. Now in the body, there is only one parameter which we have got. Again, this is a 1. Okay, this is again a type of text. We wanted to send text. So we have got type as a text. What we wanted to send here, let's say I wanted to send something called Amit. This is again hello Amit, this first one. For example, let's we have another object here. How can I help you today? I'm just putting something like this. Okay, how can I help? But we cannot modify this now. Remember, I talked about once the template is approved, we cannot modify. So that's fine. We'll leave it for now, and we will remove other parameters which are here. So body is having a very simple things that we want. Now we have one more thing. If we get back here, we have something called buttons. What should happen when they click on contact to support? What should happen when they click on stop promotions, right? We've got these two buttons. What kind of actions we are going to take? So for that, we have to go here and again click on put a comma here, and then use curly braces to create the object. Then type, we have to tell them this is the type is of button. Okay, then again under type, we'll have I'll take this example from here. Okay, there is a different template I'm going to take is, and I'll walk you through. So type is button, I'm just pasting whatever I've copied. Yep, type is button. What is subtype? Subtype is quick reply. Okay, so we have to give us quick reply. What is the index? which button we are talking about. So our first button is contact to support. Okay. Then second button is stop promotions. So the index for first button is 0. Then what are the parameters? It is again a required parameters for buttons. Type will be payload, and this is a sample payload we are sending back. It could be anything. We are sending contact to support. And then here we are again we just copy pasted the same. Now this time we'll make the index change to 1, type is payload, and we will say that stop promotion. Okay, now we have got this. Go ahead and click on save. Now you have saved this. Okay, this is again it looks like that we have written too much on the body, but it is really simple. We haven't done anything extra, we haven't done anything which is rocket science. Okay, we've just said, okay, this is we just followed the steps along, provided the values to all the parameters, to all the dynamic values we wanted to. Now let's go ahead and send this and see if our number is receiving this or not. So go ahead and click on send, and you can see we've got status code as a 200, and you can see over screen I have received this particular message which says that welcome to PantherSchools customer support. Hi Amit, how can I help you today? Not interested? Tap stop promotions, contact to support, or stop promotions. Okay. Now if you get back to your Salesforce org, I already have this debug log turned on for me to the guest user. Okay. I just wanted to click on this contact support, and once I click on this contact support, this particular button I wanted to click, okay, or stop promotion, any of the button, and then I wanted to see what kind of response we are getting back with the help of Webo. So let's quickly say I'm clicking on stop promotions. For now there are 3 logs which are generated. Click on delete all. I'm deleting basically. If you want you can delete, if you don't want that's fine. And then I'll click on stop promotions. So you can see the message has been replied. Okay, and if you get back and refresh this page on Salesforce, you can see that one log has been generated. And if I click on view, so the debug log is now opened, and if you go ahead and search for use_debug, this is the response. I'm just going to copy it, open JSON beautifier. I will do a beautify and make it big. So you will see under messages, okay, this is all we are already familiar about. Now we are coming here under message object. We can see for this particular message which we have sent, there is a reply which we got, and again the type is button, the payload is stop promotions, and text is stop promotions. Now once we get this particular stop promotions, right, we can go ahead and mark a flag as a like opt out, and then we can mark this as checked. That means that user has opted out for the promotion. So that is basically how a simple template we can create and send with the help of our API. Now there is one more template which is a flight booking confirm template. It could be order confirmation template, it could be invoice template, could be anything. Okay, I'm just giving you a walkthrough here, a very simple. I know it has been the video has been very long, so we'll just give you a walkthrough of this template. Again, it is available for English language. The name is flight booking confirm template. This time the header is media, and I have selected image instead of text. Okay, you can clearly see the preview, there is a image, and I have got multiple dynamic messages this time. Hello, the name of a customer. Thanks for choosing us as a travel partner. Your booking is confirmed from this particular location to this location on this date. We wish you a happy travel. If you have any concern, please feel free to contact us on. This is the phone number. And then we are saying thanks. Then for the footer, thanks for choosing us as a travel partner, and it could be any travel agency name. On the buttons, we have got quick reply. Then we have got 2 buttons, cancel ticket and check PNR status. And this is how the preview looks like. If you click on add sample, there will be an option to select the header image, that dynamic image we have. Then these are the multiple values we wanted to send, and these are the buttons. Now if we wanted to send this template as a message, how we are going to send that? So I have got that. template interactive. Okay, not this one, template media. Yeah. So I'm using this particular example post which we have already got in the Postman collection. Okay, so here again the process is same. Up to here you are already aware. Now we've got template object. This time the name is flight booking confirmation template. The language is again English. These are the components. We already talked about header, right? Earlier in our example, we gave the type as text. This time we are giving the type as image. As we are giving the type as image, here I'm providing the link to a particular image. This is the image and this is a link which I have which I have got from the Google, from the internet. You can take it from anywhere. This was for header. We have just given the image. You could try with the videos, you could try with documents as well. Then we have got body. Under body, we have multiple things. First is hello, the customer name. Second is from. Then destination city. Then on which date the flight booking was confirmed. So this is a date time. The type is date time, and then if the type is date time, we have to provide on which date the customer has confirmed the booking. Fallback value, this is very important. This is the value which will be displayed if the WhatsApp is not able to convert all these into the exact date format. So we have given as October 25th, 2022. We can do like this. What is the day of week? It could be 6. What is day of month? Say 25. What is year? 2022. Month is 10. Hours is 12. Minute is, you can put something like that. Okay. If it will not get translated, we will see this message in this value in our message. This is about date time. Then we have got the phone number where the customer can reach out. Then again, that is a type of text, and this is a phone number. We have not put the buttons. If we want, we can take the buttons from the previous request. Then there were 2 buttons, right? We can just take these buttons, copying, because in our latest message also there were 2 buttons. So under components, yes, under components we have to put it over here and save it. And this is something that you need to prepare for your own template based on what kind of template you have created. Okay, now this is again saved, and if you click on this send, we should be able to see the message notification in our WhatsApp. Once we will receive this message over here, we will receive the success notification. We've got status as 200, and as you can see on my screen, on my mobile number, I've got this flight. This is the image which I've sent. This is the message which I've sent. Now if I click on check PNR status, I would be able to see the debug log in my webhook as well, for my webhook. This is how you can basically have the multiple templates. You can create multiple templates, and you can use these templates to send the notifications to your customer. So I know this has been a very lengthy video, but as this was a very important concept to make you understand, that's why I did took this much time. And if you are still here, thank you for your time, and we'll meet into the next video where we'll talk about a different concept for again in the continuation of this series. Thank you.